The necessary features that you can include in the introduction, there are essentially 4 features to include: context, setup, thesis, and outline. Your essay is going to be, your introduction is going to be a combination of these features. Let's take a look at an example. Read this essay prompt with me. Some people think that parents should teach children how to be good members of society. Others, however, believe that school is the best place to learn this. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. And now we have our introduction below here. Now let's look at this piece by piece. First, we have a sentence that explains the context of the topic. Becoming a valuable member of a community is one of the most important elements of a child's upbringing. Okay, we have not discussed our idea yet in our essay, but we have introduced the topic. Next, we have the setup. The purpose of this sentence is to lead into your thesis or your outline. Normally, your setup describes the opposite view to your own, or possibly the same view as your own. But normally you introduce one side of the argument in the setup. But the idea is to lead to your thesis. So read it with me. Some people believe that schools should bear this responsibility, while others think that this should be part of the parent's role. Okay, now this sentence is setting up the next sentence, which is the outline. And the outline reads like this. This essay will explore both of these perspectives and reveal my own opinion on this matter. Okay, so notice that the setup basically introduced the discussion, both sides of the discussion, leading to the outline. Okay, this essay, what is this essay going to do about that discussion? Well, this essay will explore both of these perspectives and reveal my own opinion on this matter. Now, if you look at the prompt, it says discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Based on this introduction, the reader does not know what your opinion is. That's okay. Sometimes that's okay. As long as your essay introduces your opinion clearly, the introduction needs to mention in the outline that you will reveal your opinion. But you don't have to give your opinion in the introduction. We will see another example later where we do give our opinion. But you don't have to every time. It's a very common question that a lot of students ask me. Do I have to reveal my opinion in the introduction? No, but if you don't, you need an outline like this that at least tells the reader that you will reveal your opinion. Okay? Let's look at another example. Read the prompt with me. Increasing the price of petrol is the best way to solve growing traffic and pollution problems. To what extent do you agree or disagree? What other measures do you think might be effective? Okay, so we have a different type. To what extent do you agree or disagree? And a little extra question here. What other measures do you think might be effective? So we really have a 2-question prompt. Let's analyze the introduction. We start with a setup. Okay, we skip the context and we go straight to the setup. Some people argue that making petrol more expensive for drivers is the most effective method to alleviate the problems of traffic congestion and air pollution. Okay, so we introduce one side in this one. This leads to the thesis. I slightly disagree with this statement. Very simple thesis. Right? We're stating your opinion. And then the outline. And this essay will explore several options that I believe would be more advantageous. All right. So we have combined our thesis and outline into one sentence that does a good job of covering this slightly difficult or tricky two-question topic. All right, so remember, we've got here setup, thesis, and outline.